Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hello? Hello? Hi. Welcome to another episode of Bardic Inspiration. My name is Dylan, and I'm coming to you live from the quickly overheating corner of my living room in beautiful Victoria, BC, Canada. And I am joined today by the Bard, Mr. Jason Charles Miller. Blah, blah, blah. Mr. Jason Charles Miller. God darn.
Wait, what happened? Did you say my name wrong?
I just kind of stumbled over my own lips.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm so self-centered that I wasn't even listening. I just assumed you said my name right because I'm so
I had a doctor tell me when I was little that my brain moves faster than my mouth, and like to watch out for it, and that was a good instance of it.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Anyways, I have a poll to start on our end because I would like for our audience to help us to choose which god or goddess we write a song for today. There are a selection of deities you can earn divine favor for in Idle Champions. So, starting that poll now, you have 2 minutes. Chat, 2 minutes. I'm like, went to point over there. There's no camera over there. The camera's right there. Yeah, very excited to. You know, the only deity we've done so far is Tiamat, and that song turned out okay. So, you know, we'll see how we go with this. Oh, Kelemvor, the Lord of the Dead, off to an early lead. Really, nobody wants Shar, Mistress of Night. If you're going for the gothic, like, emo character, it's not
Wait,
Kelemvor.
People are pissed that Garl's not in there.
Who?
Garl Glittergold. Or is he not in the game?
Who?
You don't know who Garl Glittergold is?
No, I know that Garl Glittergold isn't in Idle Champions.
All right.
I did very specifically pick deities that are currently in the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
But Mr. Tom Wolfe is pissed.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
So, all that means is we got to add Garl Glittergold to the game, man.
Yeah. Oh, look at this go. It's actually pretty close between Kelemvor and Torm, and Oral the Frostmaiden's not super far behind. Oh, no, further now. Lord of the Dead,
Is that the Frostmaiden from Rime of the Frostmaiden?
Yeah, Goddess of Winter. The goddess of not very nice winter, basically.
It's pretty rad.
Which is funny because I also put Shanti there, who's the goddess of the harvest. Like, probably one of the most powerful and popular deities in the Forgotten Realms, just maybe not for players.
If you ask the internet, though, they're always going to pick Lord of the Dead, you know?
I suppose that's true, but, like, I mean... Yeah, and I'm down for any songs about the dead. That's always sweet. Personally, I'm very grateful to write songs for the dead. That was bad. So last episode, we were fortunate to be joined by Erica Fermina, where we wrote a song for Eliwick Tumblestrum, the greatest bard in the multiverse. Looks like Kelemvor won with 34% of the vote. That was actually closer than I was expecting. A little disappointed at Shanti's showing, though. You'd think the most popular goddess in the realms would you know, yield a better vote. Yield a better crop of votes? I don't know. I'm trying to make a harvest joke. Well, it's like every farmer prays to Shanti for their crop to be good, right? So it's like in the Forgotten Realms, the tier of deity from like greater to lesser deities, etc. Like the higher up you are, it's just more followers. Everybody follows Shanti because they're like, oh God, we want to eat.
Well, maybe I don't know. I mean, you got to look at.
Lauren says she's just popular because farmers feel obligated to pray to her. Yeah, I know, but that's also why Umberlee is popular. Like, you live in a coastal town, you're a fisherman, you pray to Umberlee, or she will mess your stuff up. So,
right,
yeah, it's just how we roll. Anyways, we have a sort of tradition on this show where we kick things off with the previous episode's song. You know, which, like as I was saying last week, last week. Was it last week or the week before last?
No,
sorry, time's a blur. Yeah.
It was last week.
Yeah. We were fortunate enough to have Erica join us and help us write the greatest bard in the multiverse. And
time is a flat circle.
Yeah. You know, it's COVID times, man. The routines feel like more cyclical because there's less variation in our lives.
Yeah.
You know, like
I know.
when I was just telling Jason before we started that I had for the first time since this began, I got to host some friends, and we were hanging outside. We were eating barbecued chicken, but it was weird even having people over. Like it's been such a strange year and a half or so now. But we persist.
Yeah, well said.
It's like that Nine
We
Inch
have a
Nails
way
song.
more positive. You have a way more positive.
It's like that
look on
Nine Inch Nails song. Every day is exactly the same. But anyways, without further ado, the greatest bard in the multiverse, Dylan's going to mute himself.
She's the greatest part in the multiverse. It all started with a card. With a flip of a wrist on morning mist. It really wasn't hard. 'Twas a lucky draw, could have been real wrong. And then she doubled down. But the moon was kind, and from her own mind she became the best around. She drew a card and took a chance. No turning back, time to advance. She made a wish, then became a prince of the fae. She won the heart of a dragon god, and then she went away. She's calmed the fury of all nine hells and brought a demon to tears. She twisted the mind of a great archmage with a strum and a wicked sneer. She took the deck of many things, used it to unlock her dreams. Every week tumble strong, didn't know what she had done. Speeding down the planar rift with her brain broke and a killer rift. Planeswalker, fail one hopper. Music melts hearts and minds. She's the part of our time. She's been to Crin and Eberron, to Ravnica she's been and gone. Farewell course was so impressed. The gifted her the morning meal. Every week tumble strong, didn't know what she had done. Speeding down the planar rift, her friend broke and a killer rift. Planeswalker, they'll hopper. Music melts hearts and minds. She's the greatest part of our time.
I like that one more than I remember liking it. It's good. Yeah. It's weird, right? Like, I don't know. It's almost like listening to it for the first time again.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite one we've ever done. There's I think I did a thing musically where like I never really resolved certain parts. Because I didn't want to repeat myself. And that's sort of the key. That's really the thing now in going into like the 44th song. We're going to repeat ourselves. It just happens. I mean, if you listen to any artist's catalog of work, there are certain changes and
Just themes.
that happen, or like chord progressions or something. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm. I
Let's
just
make a
added
better one.
the complete write up on Kelemvor from the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide.
Oh yeah, we need to learn about this.
Yeah, I mean, I just know that
God.
Kelemvor is a god of the dead who's like the good god of the dead, like wants you to pass on to the next life, doesn't like
Oh,
undead. Yeah, is peaceful transitions into the care of the Lord of the Dead. You know, so it's the god that wants you to die and be welcomed into the afterlife, as opposed to a god of murder or one of the other gods of death, death, destruction, maiming. Yeah. What kind of song do we want to do?
I don't know, like, welcome to the afterlife. Da 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 da. Like, I was thinking ballad, but then I was thinking like kind of a bouncy thing. I don't know. What do you think? Or should it be really morose?
No, no.
Now that he's like,
I think
now
we
that
do
I
a
know
lot of
he's the
morose
good god
songs.
of the dead. Yeah.
Like I think morose is a direction we go into a lot.
The symbol is the scale because he's the judge of soul.
Yeah.
Always look on the bright side of death.
Always look on the. Hey, actually, you know what? That's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to just give me like 20 seconds. Sorry.
No worries. I'll keep talking.
Yeah, let's figure out what's going on with it.
Yeah, no worries. I hope your dogs are okay. Yeah, Kelemvor. So, what do you guys think? Going a little bit more upbeat. This song could, I guess, narratively be sort of about, like, it's about welcoming that transition. I saw a really great play on that once, actually, by a performance artist group called I think Wonderheads or something was their name, and they wore like these big masks, and it was about this old lady, and death shows up at her door, and she's like no, and she spends the entire play running away from him and like outsmarting him and finding ways to get away from death until eventually they become friends, and then arm in arm they walk off into the afterlife. It was really cute. Anyways, of course, there's also Grim Fandango. If any of you are gamers from the 90s, I know that dates me a little bit, but Grim Fandango was so good. Yeah.
What was so good?
Grim Fandango?
I thought you said Clem Fandango.
Who's Clem Fandango?
He's a character on a TV show called Toast of London.
Oh, okay. Have not seen it.
Highly, highly, highly recommend it.
Okay. I'll write that down.
It's about a terrible actor named Stephen Toast in London, and that's why it's called Toast of London.
Okay. Yeah.
What if it's something like "Welcome to the Afterlife"? Jump up on my scales. Da 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 da. And don't. Jump up on my scale. Welcome to the afterlife and jump on my scale.
Our Green Paradox has requested that while talking about scales, you run scales at the same time.
That would, yeah. Welcome to the afterlife, just jump up on my scale.
I dig it, actually. I really dig the vibe.
Like yeah. Something fun and bouncy.
Garwar's got a good line there. Welcome to the afterlife. Jump up on my scales. Tell me of the life you lived in all your many tales.
Perfect. I was kind of thinking something like that. Welcome to the afterlife, to jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived in all the many tales.
How about now jump up on my scale instead of just jump up on my scale?
Welcome to the afterlife. Now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived in all your many tales.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Kenshin Tadashi talking about how Kellenvor is big on putting the undead back to rest and eliminating the necromancers that would desecrate the sanctity of eternal rest. That's what my cleric was of, by the way, when I played my Tomb of Annihilation campaign. Yep, he was a Death Domain cleric of Kellenvor. Only because I didn't really want to play Grave Domain. And did not like undead. Which is probably why we tried to kill a Serac at the end instead of just trying to defeat him and get out of there. Also, we succeeded. It was awesome. You know. Anyways, tell me of the life you lived and all your many tales.
If you tell the truth, perhaps you'll earn an extra point. But no matter what you did, I'm gonna he'll know truth, right?
Oh, I like Lauren's line. I just don't know if I'd use it for the next line, but I like her line a lot. And then I will spell correct this to store as intended.
This is not the end for you. Death is just a door.
Ooh,
yeah,
Catch 23's line is super good too. Lawrence feels like it goes towards the end of a song, and Catch 23's feels like it's the start of the next verse.
Right. I want to keep talking about his scales because we have a lot of room. So I'd love to continue to talk about the next thing, like, welcome to the afterlife. Now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived and all your many tales. If you tell the truth, perhaps, if you tell the truth, perhaps I'll give you mercy. But if you lie, there's no peace for you. I mean, that sentiment, right?
I mean, it's better than weighing your heart against a feather, because that just sounded rough.
Yeah. There was a picture of that in the original Deities and Demigods, remember?
In the original Deities and Demigods? I don't know if I've ever seen
so.
that one. Most of my experience in D&D started with AD&D and
yeah,
3.5.
Oh, and 2.5, did you say?
Sorry, 3.5, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in the original AD&D Deities and Demigods, I think there was actually a picture in the Egyptian mythos section of them wearing
Anubis.
Feather.
Yeah. They did a great job of that scene in the first season of American Gods.
Man, I didn't see that. I need to see it.
The show had its ups and downs, but there was some brilliant stuff in it, I thought. Really creative stuff, and then an incredible amount of chaos in the development of that show, and then second season was very different from the first. It got canceled partway through the third, I think. It's just, yeah. But the first season was really strong. I really enjoyed it. They had
they fired. I remember there was a controversy because they fired a cast member for the second season and recast him or something, and people were upset about that.
The showrunner, I don't remember his name offhand right now, but the showrunner was the guy who did Hannibal, and departed after the first season. I don't know anything about the nature of why they departed, but a lot of the talent left with them. Yeah. So Kristen Chenoweth and Gillian Anderson both left on the spot because they were only there because of who it was. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotta be rough for the cast that remains, but man, the first season, every episode had just a different deity's story for the prologue of the episode, anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes of the episode, and it was awesome. They were so interesting, and then they would weave those deities into the show somehow, was great.
I remember I performed at South by Southwest the year that they were promoting the show, and they had a giant white buffalo
Yeah.
as an activation.
Yeah, there's even a cool episode in, I can't remember if it was the first season or later, where they were where you'd see conflict between peoples and their beliefs and their deities, and like you'd see these smaller civilizations that don't have a lot of followers, and their deities would get killed by the whomever, you know, arrives to conquer them, who has a more powerful god. It was pretty wild. It was a neat show. I appreciated the abstractness of a lot of their imagery. But that's also probably why the show didn't last, because like it's not easy for somebody to parse if they're not into it, if they're not really paying attention, or they're not familiar with any of the mythology. So
Sure.
anyways, Mr. Tom Wolf's asking if we're talking about early Kelemvor or later Kelemvor. I don't know how much that matters. I think we're just kind of focused on the description of Kelemvor in 5e, which is like Kelemvor is seen as a just, fair, and comforting god of death, and you know, is very focused on his goal, or its goal, of leading souls into their afterlives. And you know, Kelemvor's priests teach that those who revere the gods according to the rites of their religion have done their proper service and will be offered the afterlife that they seek. So that's pretty neat. I really like Stabagil's line, but I don't know. So people who don't serve or believe in gods are pretty rare in the Forgotten Realms, because there are concrete examples of of gods and magic everywhere. So like faithlessness is a kind of tricky thing to integrate. Although, fun fact, people who don't believe in gods, people who are truly faithless in the Forgotten Realms, when you die, you go to Asmodeus direct, and he devours your soul for all eternity.
If what now?
If you don't believe in gods in the Forgotten Realms, you know, you claim to be an atheist. Atheists are delivered direct to Asmodeus. Like, do not pass go. You go all the way to Nessus, and that's it. Yeah. Atheists specifically. Yeah. If
That's
you tell
funny
the truth,
would come up with that.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where, oh, they go to the faithless go to Kelemvor's domain now. Oh, that's not nearly as interesting. I kind of like the idea that Asmodeus had negotiated with the Pantheon, like, hey, you guys care if I take all the ones that don't believe in any of you? And those gods are like, of course, yeah, go for it. Screw them. Yeah. Anyways, if you tell the truth, maybe you'll. But if you lie, your soul will burn away.
I was thinking, earn another day.
Maybe you can earn another day. Oh, interesting. I wonder when they changed that. Because it used to be that Asmodeus just got to straight up snack on you if you were an atheist. Because so when I say atheist, I mean people who don't believe in gods at all. Like, you can lose your faith and still believe that the gods exist. Huh. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, 5e has changed a lot of the... Because like 5e is its own canon of D&D, right? So I might just be thinking of 4 or 3 or 2 or... Gosh, what book was that? Anyways. Anyways, let's let's focus on the lyrics.
Yeah. So like, I want it to be like, you know, if you tell the truth about what you did, maybe he'll be a little bit more lenient. But if you lie, that's it. You're done. So you have to tell the truth, good or bad.
Oh, here we go. Northern Spartan has a really nice line. And if your words are truthful, you may walk the path of light. But if you deceive, you forfeit an endless light. If you do deceive, you forfeit an endless night. Right? Okay. I mean, it's just kind of like it's a little, might be a tiny bit off, but
Prelude, yeah, it's sort of like a jestery song, I think. I think you're right. If your words are truthful, you may walk a path of light. And I want the last line to be shorter, so... You died, alright. It could be something about an endless night. Endless night. Your soul... See, so the last one should be shorter. So it's like, welcome to the afterlife, now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived in all your many tales. If your words are truthful, you may walk a path of light. But if you lie, da-da-da-da-da-da. Because I need room to breathe. To fail is endless night. Yeah, that's good. Although endless night could be a good thing for vampires, so...
yeah, I mean, the original line from Northern Spartan was endless right, as in, like, you're forfeiting your right to an afterlife, I think, but...
that's even more confusing, in my opinion.
yeah. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. Whoa. That's intense, Lauren.
Yes, but that's it.
Are we getting
Although we are rhyming light with light. Mm. If you light, but if you lie, I'll set your soul alight.
Hold on, I got it. If your words are truthful, you may cross to your afterlife. If your words are truthful, you may cross to your afterlife.
Too many syllables.
Tiny bit long.
But I think we're on the right path.
If I deem you truthful.
That's good. Still too many syllables, though.
Yeah.
I like if you tell the truth better. Simpler. We just need to find... and that if you lie, your soul will feel my smite. What do we have before?
Just trying to make it less confusing, because there's only one part that we're working on.
I know, but did we miss... what was the original rhyme? The light one.
If you tell the truth. Oh, if you'll tell the truth, you'll earn your divine right.
No, I think it fit better than that, though.
If you tell the truth, you will earn your divine right. Is that too many syllables? If you tell the truth, you will earn your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight.
Path. It was a path, right? It was something path. Can we... tell the truth, you'll... but if you lie, I'll just say that ain't right. That's awesome. That's another song for sure. That ain't right.
Oh, if you tell the truth, you will keep your soul tonight.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. If your words are truthful, you may gain your afterlife.
Afterlife. If you tell the truth, you may.
Or save your soul tonight. If you tell the truth.
You may. Oh, you may save your soul tonight. If you're just joining us now, welcome. We're doing a song for Kellenvor, Lord of the Dead. And we're just we're doing our regular old, trying to get the first bit of it set up before we really kick into high
get
gear.
that pattern in there. If you tell the truth, you may turn up again. You tell the truth, you just might gain your afterlife. How about that? I needed something in the middle.
Just might gain your afterlife, but if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. Okay. But if you lie, okay, yeah.
Welcome to. But we just said afterlife. Dang it! We can't. It can't be afterlife. That's the line. 2 lines before it. Gah! What else did we have that rhymes with a light?
Gain your divine.
We had divine right.
If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right.
Yeah, that could work.
It's the same number of syllables, but I don't know how it sings.
Stabigail saying welcome to my judgment hall. But I don't know, I love welcome to the afterlife because like that gives us, the listener, no doubt to what we're singing about. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Welcome to the afterlife, now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived in all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight.
Okay.
I think set your soul alight is better because that means it's burning his soul. Welcome to the afterlife, now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived and all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. This is not...
I like the verse Catch 23, but it's kind of...
Not the end for you, death is just a door. Now the chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store. I would just say this is not the end for you. This is not the end for you, death is just a door.
Now the chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store.
This is not the end for you, death is just a door. Now the chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store.
I wonder actually if we should put this line in front of it. I guess this is, or is this another? No, this is another section that goes after a chorus. Never mind. Ignore me.
I like death is but. Northern Spartan said death is but a door. I think that's better.
Death is
but a door. Now the chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store. Yeah, we should, if we're keeping that theme, and we're we're kind of like sort of retelling the verse twice, but I mean, I don't know. It's kind of fun. So this is not because. Let me tell you what's in store. If you tell if you tell the truth and if you lie thing. Honestly, that's what it feels like to me. It feels like where we're going. Or we could say something about if you're heavier than like what does Kelemvor weigh on his scales?
Bum, 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 bum. I mean, it's just scales, but I don't know what he weighs on them. I always just think of what Anubis does, and how everything in the Forgotten Realms is based off of real religion.
Because Enryu has a good point. Like we need to say what's in store.
I mean, isn't he basically judging their piousness?
Mm-hmm. This is the end for you. Death is but a door. Now the chapter's ended. Let me tell you what's in store. Actually, Mr. Tom Wolfe has some pretty good stuff there. It sings well.
Some of the quotes that people are using, though, like if you look at the Forgotten Realms wiki, like it's written out of every edition of D&D. So there are paragraphs that are from 2e and paragraphs that are from 5e, but like the way that D&D approaches canon is each edition of it is its own canon. So, the Kelemvor that is in 5e is this iteration of Kelemvor. He's not doing
Grab
quite the same thing.
Grab Herkwork stuff. The gods have set a path for you, but I'm their final test. You fly or fail by all the deed.
I got it. I'm trying to grab them at the same time as reading other things. If you tell the truth, I know, and also if you lie, your life was yours, your death is mine to give or to deny. I like that one too.
Catch 23's got some good stuff too. Both of those are kind of like could work in the chorus too. He judges virtue and honesty versus cowardice and capriciousness.
This is not the end for you. Death is but a door. Now the chapter's ended. Let me tell you what's in store. Your gods have set a path for you, but I'm their final test.
You fly I want to fix that last line a little bit though. cautious.
No, that's a good point, Herc. Yeah, it like he's basically like, did you live according to your belief system, and were you true to it? And if you were, that's the afterlife that you go to. And if you weren't, you go to a city of the dead where it's kind of divided up by people who have similar belief systems, and then you're just kind of there.
Your gods have set a path for you, but I'm the final test. It'd be great if we could get it as short as the "But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight." You fly or fall by deeds. What else do we have here? Mm-hmm. Oh!
Nope.
You fly. Something like cursed or blessed. It might be cool. Like, by your deeds, you're cursed.
Your deeds in life
will curse you. By your deeds, you're cursed or you are blessed. By your deeds, you're cursed or blessed. Or you are...
Actually, you can have a few more. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight is what, 10?
Yeah, so but by your deeds you're cursed or you are blessed. And by your deeds I'll hold you cursed or blessed. That's it, Prince. And by your deeds I'll hold you cursed or blessed. Or maybe I'll judge you. By your deeds I'll judge you. Well, yeah, hold is good too. Like sentence, I want to say it like I'll sentence you, cursed or blessed. Hold is good. By your deeds, you're sentenced, cursed, or blessed. How about that? Oh, deem you's good. Deem you. By your deeds, I'll deem you cursed or blessed. I like deem. Deem's good.
I'll deem you cursed or blessed.
I dig it. Welcome to the afterlife, now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived and all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. This is not the end for you, death is but a door. Now the chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store. Your gods have set a path for you, but I'm their final test. And by your deeds I'll deem you cursed or blessed.
Are we going right into a chorus there, it sounds like?
We're going somewhere else. I don't know if we're going to the chorus, but we're going to another part.
Yeah.
Hit your wagon, raise a flag, and I want to make sure we see. I don't want to repeat ourselves too much. It's got the Mert vibe to it, but you know, not
a little bit.
It's not a Mert ripoff or anything. It just has the.
I mean,
the jester singing in a tavern vibe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a pre-chorus.
And by your deeds, I ordain your soul's last rest. Ordain your soul's last
That's
rest.
quite a bit of a tongue twister, though.
Yeah, that's hard.
And by your deeds ordain your soul's last rest. And by your deeds I'll deem you cursed or blessed. I like that one better.
Yeah, it's just easier to say.
And by your deeds ordain your soul's last rest. It's just so much right there.
Yeah, it's just
Sibilance, it might be too much.
hard to say, let alone sing. Are you the faceless or the false? Will your soul be praised or lost? I wonder, would that make a good... What do you think? Are you faceless or the false? Will your soul be praised or lost?
Yeah, that could be cool. You mean like for a chorus kind of thing? Upon my scale. Yeah, near rhymes are fine. Are you faithless or the false? Will your soul be praised or lost? Let's maybe make the chorus less wordy, so it's like faithless or false, praise or lost. You know, something. Faithless or false, praise or lost. We should say Kellamvor in the chorus. Choices you've already made. That's, yeah. Faithless or false, praise or lost. Na, na, na.
Enter my halls or get lost.
Huh?
Just somebody's Noxangus.
Someone had a rhyme with Kellamvor. Was it what you have in store or something? Earlier, someone had a rhyme with Kellamvor. There's lots to rhyme with it. Kellamvor alone. Choices that you made. Choices that you've made as you rest in your grave will or to the something of Kellamvor.
So choices that you made that Kellamvor will weigh.
You guys are coming up with great stuff. You get what you deserve and nothing more when you stand before the judgment of Kellamvor. I dig that.
Okay, okay.
Find a way to...
Yeah. Let's get what you deserve.
Well, the choices that you made, that's good too. I mean, we've got a lot of...
Nothing more. You get what you deserve and nothing more when you're judged by Kellamvor.
Yeah. but I don't know if people ever dance with him. But I like it. I like it.
In the pale moonlight, right?
Hmm.
In the pale moonlight is when you dance with them.
Exactly. Batman origin story again.
All stories are Batman.
Pretty much. But if that were true, that would mean we'd all be billionaires. Because that would mean all of our stories are Batman.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
All
be
of us
nice.
had our parents gunned down outside a theater. Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be nice. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, Kellenvor took over from Jurgol, Mirkul, and Cyric. Bunch of jerks.
Cersei's waiting for the Batman Idol Champions collab.
Oh, wow.
Crossover.
I mean, just because we have friends at Warner Brothers doesn't mean that they would ever let us do that. Can you imagine trying to cross over those IPs?
Idol Champions of Gotham.
Oh, man.
Faithless or false, praise or loss. You get what you deserve and nothing more. And judged by killing boy. Welcome to the afterlife. Now jump up on my scale. Welcome to the afterlife. Jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived in all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. This is not the end for you, death is but a door. Now the chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store. God has set a path for you, but I'm the final test. And by your deeds I'll deem you cursed or blessed. Fair or false, praised or lost, you'll get what you deserve and nothing more. When you're judged by Killamore.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm just trying to think of... If the next section is Welcome to the Great Beyond, where would you like to go? We have Hereafter is hot and cold from grassy fields to snow. Kind of needs to be... The next two lines kind of need to be about...
Disney villain song? Yeah, sure. I can believe that. Who came up with the code this week? Or, today?
Music for Gods?
Yeah.
Oh, that was me. I just did that while I was
Nice, dude.
writing the episode name.
I love it.
Excellent. Praise be.
To Kellamvor, apparently.
Yeah.
Welcome to the great beyond. Where would you like to go? We have travelers hot and cold from grassy fields to snow. I like it. I like it. Faithless or false.
Copy that.
He was a werepanther?
Kellenvor, really? Kellenvor Lionsbane? I never read any of those books.
He was a mercenary cursed to be a werepanther for welching on a deal.
Man, being a werepanther sounds sweet.
That doesn't seem like a curse at all.
Yeah.
As long as you can control it.
One of his ancestors was cursed. Oh, okay.
I don't know. There was a season of True Blood where like this guy thought he was a werepanther, but it didn't work. Like this werepanther tribe tried to make him one. That, you know, like when it got really weird.
Towards the end, I suppose, then?
Yeah.
Yeah. That show lost me in the last season. I was like...
Yeah.
Wasn't enjoying the show the same way that I was earlier in it.
But I remember him like yelling out into the darkness like, I'm armed and I'm a werepanther. Like as a warning. You better stay away.
Alright, welcome to the Great Beyond. Where would you like to go? We have hereafter's hot and cold, from grassy fields to snow.
You guys voted for this. You can't go Kellenbor's weird but interesting now after you voted for him. You got to be all in. All right. I blame you, Herc. This is all your fault. All right, we need some more lyrics here, people. Kellenvor finds your lack of faith disturbing. Sarah, it's kind of undetermined. Like, I think it's like a bard singing as if he were Kelemvor, but I don't think it's actually Kelemvor. So it's like he's embodying Kelemvor. Yes, exactly, Earthon. Spirit of light, we stay forever from the gray in the quarters of the night. Welcome to the great beyond. Where would you like to go? We have here actors holding hot from grass and fields of snow. Ta-da. You're backing out on this deal. I like that.
What's that?
Your soul is, I weighed, your fate is sealed. No backing out on this deal.
And the suggestions. Yeah. It's undead, Stabigail. He doesn't like perversions of death. You know, if Torm is like, I want my champion to live again, and your champion lives again, he's not like, no, that's not okay. It's more like, you know, the Lich, or, you know, literally any
H23
necromancy.
has something good here.
Away your heart, I'll judge your soul. Don't worry, trust in me. Unless you practice necromancy. Actually, I kind of like that because that gives us an excuse to do a verse talking about undead and how bad they are, how much we hate them.
Yeah, it could be right next. Yeah. Looking in the great beyond, where wouldn't you like to go? Can we say unless you practice necromancy? Unless you practice necromancy. Yep, that's what's coming now. Welcome to the great beyond. Where would you like to go? We have hereafters hot and cold, from grassy fields to snow. Away your heart, I'll judge your soul. Don't worry, trust in me. Unless you practice necromancy.
So yeah, we need a verse about hating undead.
Come on, that's easy to do.
It seems easy, right? Yet another god that just wants to judge people for trying to raise a family. Raise a city, no one cares. Raise a person, and suddenly everybody has an opinion. uh. Let's see.
Suddenly, everyone has an opinion.
Pestilence upon the living and just a like it
Just upon like
pestilence upon
scourge, pestilence upon the living. They should all be purged. Death is just a part of life, but undeath is a scourge. Pestilence, na. They should all be purged. A pestilence upon the living, that should all be purged. Heaven's just a part of life, but underneath the scourge. Pestilence upon the living, that should all be purged.
necromancy is forbidden. Like, I'm gonna take half of that Stabigal. The zombie shall avoid my wrath, no wraith my rage escape. On that my clerics pledge to me their faith.
No zombie shall avoid my rage escape. No wraith my rage escape. On that my clerics pledge to me their faith. Death is just a part of life, but underneath the scourge. A pestilence upon the living, that should all be purged. The zombie shall avoid my wrath, and wraith may escape. On that my clerics pledge to me their faith. Faith are false, praised or lost. You get what you deserve and nothing more. When you judge by kid on
Okay, okay. Do we want a bridge?
Maybe. Should we listen to what we have so far?
Yeah, yeah. I will quietening myself.
Okay. The quietening. Okay. Welcome to the afterlife, now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived and all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. This is not the end for you, death is but a door. Now that chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store. Gods have a path for you, but I'm their final test. And by your deeds I'll deem you cursed or blessed. Faithless or false, praised or lost, you'll get what you deserve and nothing more. When you're judged by Calum Welcome to the great beyond, where would you like to go? We have hereafters hot and cold, from grassy fields to snow. I'll weigh your heart, I'll judge your soul, don't worry, trust in me, unless you practice necromancy. Death is just a part of life, but on death there's a scourge, pestilence upon the living, that should all be purged. No zombie shall avoid my wrath, no wraith my rage escape. On that my clerics pledge them either faith. Faithless or false, praised or lost, you get what you deserve and nothing more. When you're judged by Calum Yeah, we could do a little bridge right there, I think. I want to change the key. I'm going to take it up a step.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the afterlife. Now jump up on my scale. Tell me, it'll be more. Tell me of the life you lived and all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. Faithless or false, faithless or false, praised or lost, you'll get what you deserve and nothing more. Yeah, it's just, sounds better up there for me. Never mind me, I'll just be changing these little notes down here. I'll be changing these notes down here.
They're chatting about the a bunch of the stuff that's happened in the novels where Kalimvor and Mistro were on trial for upsetting the balance, other gods being mad at them for how they were approaching their duties. There's a reason that Ao was like, no more of this.
The God tax law reminds me of the fry tax law. In high school, we had fries. I used to have a friend, and at lunch, if we had fries.
Oh yeah, and your friend is just like fry tax and just takes one.
Fry tax and grabs some fries. I'm like,
Yeah.
George.
I hate sharing food. I don't like it when people do stuff like that.
Fry tax.
Unless it's my kid, in which case, of course you can. Yeah. Or my wife. I think
But
my
he
wife
wasn't
only
even a
takes
bully,
food
he
from me
was a
because she knows I hate it, though.
He wasn't even a bully. He was a friend of mine, but we all just like laughed it off. But it was just funny.
Yeah.
Fry tax. Like we had just learned about taxes in like 8th or 9th grade.
What's the bridge gonna be like?
No idea. Bridgy bridge bridge. That's it. Bridgy bridge bridge bridge. Bridgy bridge bridge bridge. Bridge 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 bridge. Faithless or false? I keep going faithless. Faithless or false? Faithless or false? Praised or lost? You'll get what you deserve and nothing more. When you judge by calendar. Bridges.
Oh man.
That's pretty good, Gamer Mech.
Oh yeah,
So it was
yeah.
a redistribution of fries.
Yeah, that's fry socialism right there.
I know, man.
Careful, socialism. Catch 23, I would never become a cleric of Mistra because honestly every year is like 50-50 whether or not you're gonna wake up and whoops, your god is dead and your powers are gone for 50 years. Didn't Shar have a like an opposite version of the weave that was like separate from Mistra's weave or something? I swear there was something like that, which always made me think that clerics of Shar were really interesting. Because they don't need to be evil. Did they get combined? I can't remember. You see, it's hard to follow everything. But yeah. It just strikes me as like, if there's a backup weave. Char's like, no, I'm going to keep doing that. Anyways. Yeah, we need to replace Bridgie Bridge and Bridgie McBridge face with something that's a little more bridgy and a little bit less bridge face. Bridgerton, the fourth of his name. Bridgerton, isn't that horny British show that everybody watched?
Okay, I got it. Na, 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 ba, 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 faithless or false. So it's kind of like taking the chords from the chorus but slowing them down. Goodbye, Cannonball. Death is part of life, and you cannot You really, 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 really want to say psychopomp, don't you? You're determined. Why?
But this is about Kellamvor, not about, its minions.
It is a fun word. You're right.
Just a part of life.
It's a very fun word. Death is just a part of life. It's not to fear or to evade. Death is just a part of life. It's not to fear or not to evade. Death is just a part of life. It's not to fear or to evade. Unless you... What if it's like death is just a part of life, it's not to fear or to evade? And basically saying, unless you lived a shitty life, and so now you're going to face my wrath.
Oh, I mean, I was taking, Kellamvor's basic, commandments and, trying to paraphrase it into a verse.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. It's not to fear or to evade.
Oh, we did? Yeah, we already used death as just a part of life.
Did we? Oh, yeah, we did. Right.
Second verse.
Oh, I'm repeating myself. Sorry. Get rid of all of it. So, what are we doing?
Psychopomp.
Oh, no.
Psychopomp, it's really a fun word. No.
Death is just a part of life. It's not to fear or evade. And now it's time to show your cards and see the hand you've played.
I love that. So maybe we can just really change the first line.
Yeah,
since we already said death is just a part of life. And now it's time to show your cards. See the hand you played. And see the hand you played. Once set upon my scale, your deeds from birth to grave. Now it's time to show your cards and see the hand you played.
Death is just a feeling.
I got a feeling. Feeling of death. Marandil. Are you a Tolkien fan, Marandil? I like death. It's not your final end. by Columbine.
Sketch BG suggested that we change the verse from "Death is just a part of life, but undeath is a scourge" to "Dead or alive matters not to me, but undeath is a scourge," and then we can use "Death is just a part of life" for that other part.
Okay.
What do you think? "Dead or alive matters not to me, but undeath is a scourge." Does that work?
Shoot, I need to get the rhythm back to see.
So be like,
Dead
dead or alive.
Dead or alive, it matters not. It doesn't sing as well.
Dead or alive matters not to me. Sorry.
Dead or alive, no, it's like we've got too many syllables.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But people had some other suggestions. Death or life means not to me. That's good. That kind of combines both. Death or life means not to me, but undeath is a scourge. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah.
And then, what did we say before? Death is
but a part of life.
Let's try it.
All right. I think this might be it. So
This could be it.
this could be it.
If this is it.
Stiff today. Oh man, I've been sitting down too much already.
What happened?
No, I've just been sitting down too much already today, so I need to. Right after this, I'm gonna stretch and move around. Anyways, let me know when you are ready, and then I will hit the mute button for me, and just smile and bob my head.
Hold on. I got a dog trying to get in here. Just let her in. It's just better to let her in.
Oh yeah, well. You can hear the rustling of her collar.
Yep. And now she's coming over. This is a thing now. Hold on.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, puppy.
Well, hey. Oh well. Thought you got. Hey. Come here. You okay?
Brought you something.
I know. Come here. Come say hi to the people.
Hi.
Okay.
It's like this is more attention than I want. I'm just gonna back away now.
No, I don't want to. What's wrong? Okay. All right, time for the song.
All right. Muting myself. Hi, Luna.
Wait, hold on. Now. Okay, I guess she's leaving now. All right. Here we go. Welcome to the afterlife. Now jump up on my scale. Tell me of the life you lived in all your many tales. If you tell the truth, you just might gain your divine right. But if you lie, I'll set your soul alight. This is not the end for you. Death is but a door. Now that chapter's ended, let me tell you what's in store. Your God will set a path for you, but I'm their final test. And by your deeds, I'll deem you cursed or blessed. Faithless or false, praised or lost, you'll get what you deserve and nothing more. When you're judged by calumny. Welcome to the great beyond, where would you like to go? We have hereafter's hot and cold with grassy fields to snow. I'll weigh your heart, I'll judge your soul, don't worry, trust in me, unless you practice necromancy. Death or life means naught to me, but undeath is a scourge, a pestilence upon the living that should be purged. The zombie should avoid my wrath, no wraith my rage escape, and on my clerics pledge for me their faith. Faithless or false, praise or lost, you'll get what you deserve and nothing more. When you're judged by calumny, death is just a part of life, it's not to feel or to evade. Now it's time to show your cards, see the hand you played. Faithless or false, praise or lost, you'll get what you deserve and nothing more. When you're judged by calumny.
Nice. Nice. I was just saying in chat that I could picture James Woods' Hades in the Hercules Disney animated movie singing this.
Oh yeah, that could work.
Oh man. And now he's talking about some of the creepiest music to come out of Disney was for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't think they could make that movie now. That movie is a lot less appropriate than people remember it being.
Oh really?
Yeah, Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh yeah, there's a lot of inappropriate stuff in it, just tons. Yeah,
No,
it did not age well.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man,
It's funny to even say that.
I know because the '90s were over 20 years ago.
I know.
Was it V Dave who was like 2050 is closer than 1990? He put that on like Twitter last night. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Wow. Weird,
Right? Because it's
weird,
2021.
Wow, weird. That's super weird.
Yeah, it's not one of the things that you realize feels good.
Doesn't feel good.
Oh man. Well, we got time for a bit more. You know, we've only done one other deity song so far, and it was a pop song.
Okay.
No, the You Could Be My Dragon Queen. But I was just going to ask chat if they had any anything specific that they want to hear next. Since we got a little bit of time, we have time for what? 2 songs, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3, but 2 for sure.
Yeah. Tiamat, Mind Flayer, Ellie. All right. Well, tell you what.
Mind Flayer is fun.
Mind Flayer. Yeah, let's do the Mind Flayer one first.
Let's go there first.
Yeah.
We'll start there. Make me fine.
Demogorgon is more like a deity than monster. Yeah, I guess. It's just, I don't know that like the Demogorgon's domain is what, the one layer of the abyss. What's it called? Is it Carceri? God, I can't remember the name right now. Anyways, I'm gonna be quiet and listen to the Pink Floyd-ish, Pink Floyd-ish sounds of Hive Mind.
Open up your mind and be free. No more pain, no more sorrow for thee. At the end of time, the universe is ours. Join us as we sail across the stars. Take our hands, you'll never be alone again. We will be your only friend. Across the march of time, we subjugate the weak and strong. Your mind can't resist, so why not come along? Ever growing, all consuming, no resisting, thoughts subsuming. Mortal minds are such a tasty treat. Your memories exist for us to eat. Hopes and dreams are sour, fears and doubts are sweet. We relish in your favors of defeat. Always rising, gaining power, never slowing, thoughts devour. Hive the mind, hive the mind, hive the mind, hive the mind, consuming every notion, snuffing out every star, absorbing every thought, raging near and far. One of us, hive the mind, hive the mind. Yes, that is exactly the point of that song. Is to relax you, to mind flare and make you think everything is going
Yeah, relaxed minds are delicious.
and see colors everywhere.
It reminds me of what was that vampire movie with Tilda Swinton and Tom Hiddleston called? Only Lovers Left Alive, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you caught that. I just remember the part where Tom Hiddleston is like this secret musician vampire. Like he releases music all over centuries. Like but he's like constantly changing identities, moving around. But he always ends up with all these fans that kind of find him wherever he is, and so he's got this music producer in it. And some vampire that they had sired like a long time ago stops by and meets the music producer, and then eats him and gets really high because he's like he's just like on so many drugs. And she's like, oh, they're like, yeah, you should know better than to eat one of those. You're gonna feel weird for a day or two. And I was just like, I don't know. I guess that's where my brain went. Is it like if the mind flayer ate you, but like you were super high on a bunch of drugs, what would happen to the mind flayer? Would it affect them more since they like rely on brains so much? I don't know. Anyways, Yeah. So, on a much more PG note, what do we want to do for the next one?
I don't know. Does anyone? Did we vote or did anyone say anything?
Tiamat.
Yeah, that did happen in a What We Do in the Shadows episode 2, kind of.
Oh, you see, oh yeah. I haven't watched that show. I hear it's good, but I remember the movie being awesome.
The movie's awesome. The show's awesome. Yeah, what was that other movie called though? The last Lovers on Earth or something.
Only Lovers Left Alive, I think.
Only Lovers Left Alive.
Yeah,
right, and I
Only
think
Lovers
Tilda
Left
Swinton
Alive.
is playing herself as a vampire, but from that movie.
Oh, really?
On- There's a Council of Vampires episode that's so good, Dylan. I don't want to spoil it for anyone,
Oh man.
but yeah.
Okay. So what else do we have for suggestions? Tiamat, Queen of the Dams, that wasn't us. Dragon Queen, that's also Tiamat. Gelatinous Cube, or Kira's Song, Penelope's Song, Purple Worm, Bruner's Song, Black Viper. We haven't heard Celeste's song in a long time. I don't remember Celeste's song. It was the Elvis-y one, right? Like, yeah. So I don't know.
Was there? What episode was that?
Oh, God, it was a long time ago. It was early. I remember that.
Okay, hold on. Was it before?
Yeah, there it is. Episode 13, Celeste. Elvis rock gospel song. I remember us being like not too sure about it afterwards, which is why we never played it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I even made notes on that.
Nope.
No, I mean I might have put them on another. What I used to do was make a Word file and make the notes there.
Yeah.
But I don't even think I did that here. So we would have to we would have to find the clip and then I would have to listen to it.
Whereas the Tiamat song, I mean, obviously you just know that one.
True. That one would be easy.
Um,
Can we do that one?
Well, we got a bunch of requests for that one, more so than a lot of the others. So
Okay. Well, it's not so bad.
yeah.
All right.
And then after that, if there's room, we could do Bard's Choice, and then we'll sign off.
Bard's Choice. I like that. When I look into your 10 bright eyes, I feel a change inside I can't explain. Your long red wings become my everything as I feel power flowing through my veins. Love is hell, but here's the thing. You could be my Paladine was the joke.
Yeah.
That was on purpose. That was
Yeah.
on purpose.
I
I'm
also
sorry you don't
thought
like it.
Paladine sang better. Like when she's belting it out, it sounds awesome. Like
Yeah,
yes,
Dragon Queen and Paladine. I
Yeah.
mean, like, yeah, it's it's fun.
I don't know, I loved it. The first time I heard it, I was like, huh? But it grew on me so quickly.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't expect that would be the one that I've listened to the most, but I have probably listened to it the most. Yeah. Anyways, they were just talking about Strahd, how it just hits different, and I was like, Strahd's song is our first love. How the
It is,
music we
it really
created.
is.
Not that Bruner's was bad because it's good, and I think the second song we did was Spurt, but I don't know, something about the acoustic version of Strahd. Yeah, well, because we got people to vote. It's like, hey, which one? And they're like, Spurt, and we're like, of course.
And we're like, never get them to vote again.
Yeah. No, we do it. We do it. What are we talking about? We did it at the beginning of this episode.
I know. We get them to vote every day.
Yeah. But I also just like the strumming in the acoustic version of Strahd. Like, it's just, I like that it sounds very distinctly different as the one that you do on live with an acoustic guitar versus the one that's on the album that is also amazing but sounds different. I don't know. I kind of like that. I like that it's a strong enough song that you can hear different iterations of it and they're all awesome.
It was really, yeah, I mean, it was definitely our favorite for a long time, Probably until Gelatinous Cube came along.
Yeah, that one's so good. Anyways, Bard's Choice. What do you want to close with?
Choice. There's so many.
It could be anything, really.
Let's just close with the theme.
The theme? Oh, Garwar's getting his
We
way.
made a theme.
We made a theme. It's true. We have it. It's Bardic Inspiration. There it is.
Grab your law book and follow along. We're gonna write a song with you. Tune into Twitch, turn your speakers up quick. Toss in a rhyme or two. Hero or villain, which will it be? The choice is up to you and me. Idle champions, myths and legends, all from D&D. It's Bardic Inspiration. It's music creation. It's Bardic Inspiration. Bring your imagination. Bardic Inspiration. The gamers of all nations. It's Bardic Inspiration. Dylan and Jason. That always creeps me out.
Oh, I love it. Oh, man. It's a perfect note to end on. Yeah, my name is Dylan. I'm here on Tuesday afternoons. And I am joined by Mr. Jason Charles Miller each week. Jason, what do you got going on?
Tomorrow I'll be on at 7 for my Whatever You Want Wednesdays, an all request show, and then Sunday the Gax Pack, brought to you by Idle Champions, which is a D&D show that I am the Dungeon Master of over on Gary Con Live, and that is with B. Dave Walters and Elisa Pearl and Adriosa and Eric Campbell and Vivka. So all-star cast. Super fun.
Lots of friends of Idle Champions on that show, many of whom
Yep.
have champions in the game.
And it's a really lighthearted. So we're on the Gary Con Live channel, which is dedicated to Gary Gygax, and it's 5e, but I do a lot of throwbacks to First Edition and AD&D, and sort of run modified versions of modules that Gary Gygax wrote. But then I also add like a musical element to the game, so there's at least one song every game. So it's almost like a Rankin Bass cartoon or like Conker's Bad Fur Day or something. You never know who's going to randomly have a song.
Nice. That's sweet. And yeah, and on that note, thank you for tuning in to Bardic Inspiration. We had a good time with you. We made a song. We made a thing. We will play that thing again. Not next week, because we aren't doing a show next week, but the following week after that on the 24th. We will see you then.
Yeah.
Have an excellent rest of your week, everybody. Catch you tomorrow for Wednesdays. What is Wednesdays? Champions of Lore and Mars Guiding Hand and the Sketching Hour. We'll see you then. Anyway, until then, take care. Bye.
Bye.